What does this have to do with your liquid foundation? I'll get to that in a second, but first a quick story. I got the chance to wear my favorite cream jacket out recently. It's got very subtle pinstripes, and as I was being introduced to many women on the night, I mean, not many women, but it was a good night, I woke up the next day to discover that someone's face was left on my jacket, just smeared across there, lipstick, makeup and all. And no doubt I'm preaching to the converted here when trying to explain how difficult it was to get that off my favorite jacket, because you have probably entered a store at some point in your life, found an item of clothing that is perfect for you, only to discover when you take it to the change rooms to try it on that some inconsiderate orange-faced asshole has left the scum that they had on their cheek on the collar of your dress, shirt, whatever it was. So yes, we are existing in a time that there is an epidemic of Oompa Loompa faces out there, orange faces. And as a man, I'm on the front line of this epidemic. And I am representing the silent majority here because we have to contend with the contents of the products that you put on your skin, on your lips, in your hair every single day. And I mean, there's no science behind this whatsoever, but I am throwing it out there that maybe that's why men die much earlier than women, because we ingest lead-filled lipstick and whatever the hell is on your cheeks. Just a theory. Go check it out. Maybe get back to me with that one. So, what does your liquid foundation have in common with motor oil? Well, these apricots are going to help me explain it. They are dried apricots that I placed in 2 different substances about 3 years ago. This substance is mineral oil, the close cousin to motor oil. They're both petroleum industry byproducts. This one gets sent to the automobile industry, this one gets sent to the cosmetic industry. And they buy it by the ton, because this is the primary filler in most makeup out there. Why? Because it gives that beautiful smooth shine. It's essentially like a suffocation unit. It fills in all the gaps, so to speak. So it's used in liquid foundation a lot. But essentially what it does for the skin is it's like wrapping Glad wrap over your skin, and it traps whatever is there underneath that Glad wrap. So it clogs the pores, it traps the dirt, the bacteria and the sweat, and it all allows it just to fester in that questionable petri dish of substances. Until when you try and remove that oil slick from your skin, which is your face, by the way, you can't scrub too hard, you need to use a makeup remover. And what that does is strip all the natural oil from your skin, so your skin overcompensates and produces excess oil. What happens then is you break out. And what do we do with breakouts? We cover that shit up. So it's this vicious cycle that just keeps on perpetuating itself. And I hope maybe with this video I can do my little bit to stop it and to help you to consider your options that are out there, because we live in 2020. We have incredible options around us for products that actually benefit our skin. And this is one of them. So this is Napca Moisture Mist. It's what this substance, or what this apricot is soaking in right now and has been for years. So as you can see there, the dried apricot, rather than looking like a black prune, is now actually plumped up almost to its original shape and size. So much so that you could probably eat that again. I'm not going to, but you probably could. And the thing is that humectants, which is one of the key ingredients in this product that's helping plump up that apricot, hyaluronic acid, it's a very popular ingredient these days. People inject it into their faces. But what it does is it draws moisture from the air or from its surroundings and holds it to the molecule. And so it hydrates the skin. And in this case, helps maintain the structure of the cell. So I know which one I would rather have, which effect I would rather have on my skin. Now, how do we test if your product, if your liquid foundation has this or has this, because there's a very easy way to test whether or not the cosmetic industry is lying. For it, you will need a couple of plastic cups with some water. I recommend plastic cups simply because this shit is hard to clean off. You will soon find that out. So if you've ever worn makeup to bed and discovered how difficult it is to clean it off your pillowcase, then you'll appreciate why you should use plastic cups with this example, or at least your least favorite cups. So I've got a couple of different liquid foundations. I've got Revlon, Max Factor. I've got Clinique here as well, but only a tiny bit. I don't know if I can actually test that. I've tested a whole bunch of them. I can give you the results verbally. So I'm going to go with Max Factor, which is interesting because it actually says that it is oil-free. Now this one is very low, so I'm just rolling it up to try and squeeze some out of it. Because I have never bought foundation in my life. Okay, I've just squeezed the Max Factor in there. So how is it I came to be in possession of this? Because my clients, when I demonstrate this to them, they want to throw this in the bin. I say, don't throw it in the bin, I'll use it for my demonstrations. So rather than throw out your liquid foundation after seeing the horrific result of what it's actually doing to your skin, hold on to it. It's a great little demonstration that you can show your friends. So what we are looking for here is to see if there's oil present. How you do that? Well, oil doesn't mix with water. And so what you want to find is that it would dissolve, essentially. But as you can see here, that is not dissolving, that is separating, and it's creating a strange film along the side and little droplets down the bottom there. That says it's oil-free, and yet that clearly has some substance that is working like an oil. So maybe it's not an oil that is used in this. Maybe it's not mineral oil, but it might be a plastic or a rubber substance, some sort of synthetic substance, which is even worse for the skin. You do not want that on your face. Good luck trying to get it off your face. So I have also done it here with Revlon, and you can see the results there. Don't have it down the bottom, but we do have it up the top there. So I'm going to show you what ours does. This is the product I work with and all the women in my life use for one very simple reason. It is water soluble. It doesn't contain oil of any sort, and you see there is no scum on the side there. What that means is that you don't need some intense chemicals to try and clean your skin like you do with this one. All you need is a gentle cleanser or some warm water, and you can wash that off. And the beautiful thing about this is this still contains SPF, so you're getting the protection during the daytime from the sun. It still contains ingredients like chamomile extract, so it's soothing the skin. It still allows your pores to breathe, and it still gives you that even photo finish that you are looking for. So if you're ready to start getting different results for your skin, and you want to know about anything that you saw in this video or have some questions, then send me a message. I've also got a VIP product group that has a whole lot more information, and there's a lot of other product experts in there and unique products that you can use to get the results that you have always been looking for. My name is Kurt Provost, and I'll be coming soon with another video. Ciao guys.